Okay, hello everybody. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd, and it's after the market closed. Today's video is going to feature the BWT benchmark system for Tradestation. The BWT benchmark system is our version of a set and forget system. A little bit about the background of this system. It was developed around 2004 by myself, and it's been trading ever since. The performance of the system backtest goes back 15 years, and it's a very valid backtest because the code of the system has not been changed. It has not been optimized except for maybe some minor adjustments of stop loss or profit target. That's about it. There's not been a optimization of all the parameters to find the best settings. This is a true old system with a very valid historical backtest because the system has been through all kinds of markets. The system trades only the E-mini S&P and is shown here on the E-mini S&P 5-minute chart. So it's a true automated trade system. It is not a signal generator. All trades are automatically entered. Most trades are limit orders. It trades on the E-mini S&P 5-minute chart. The chart I'm showing here is the default settings, and I'm just going to show some trades from the month of June. I'm going to go back. This is today. Yesterday, Monday the 22nd. This is Friday the 19th. So these trades are from last week. So as we get to the beginning of June, we had quite a run. Okay, so the default number of contracts is 5 contracts, but of course that can be changed. I'm going to show you another configuration of the benchmark trading only 2 contracts. In the 5 contract default setup, we're scaling out of the position at 3.75 points, 5 points, and then 13 points on the third contract, and then the remaining contracts have a profit target of 80 ticks. No, 160 ticks, $2,000 per one contract. So it is possible for this to catch the biggest days. The system also has trailing stops. Now I'm going to show you the performance report going back 15 years. This is adjusted for commissions. So over that 15-year period, we have $88,000 in commissions. We have not included slippage because most of the orders in this system are limit orders. So your drawdown on a 5 lot is from closed trade to closed trade is $20,000 or approximately $4,000 per contract. Okay, so here's your monthly returns. The month of June up 4,100. We had a drawdown in the month of May. The system will have winning and losing months. You have to be able to withstand the losing months. So when you're trading a system like this, even with an equity graph that looks like this, you still have to be able to handle losing periods in the system. The good thing about the benchmark is that we have such a long record of performance, which probably is pretty hard to find in today's marketplace. So what I want to point out here is with a little bit tweaking of settings, this could have been reduced. And when I say tweaking of settings, I mean just simply optimizing your stop loss and your profit targets. Nothing complicated. And by doing that, you're not over optimizing the system because we're not optimizing the core logic that affects the trades. We're only optimizing our money management to try to keep in line with the market's volatility. Right now, the E-mini S&P is hitting new highs, and when it gets to this level, um, notice that we're kind of in this sideways kind of action here on the daily chart, but things tend to get, you get a lot of small range days when the market gets toppy like this. Okay, so the next chart I'm going to show is I've optimized the settings just the profit target and the stop loss. And I'm only going back to the 1st of January. So what it did is it gave me a stop loss of 287.50 instead of 487.50. The optimization showed the stop loss just under 6 ticks. The original stop loss is just under 10 ticks. And I just want to show you the difference here. So this is just going back to January. And what this did is it reduced our drawdown in May by almost half. And our total profit since the first of the year is 32,000. And our drawdown from closed trade to closed trade is 71.50. In contrast, the default strategy, just going back to the same date, so here's our 10,000 drawdown. Remember, this is on 5 E-mini S&P contracts, so this is about $2,100 per contract is your drawdown. Again, we're trading 5 lots, so the drawdown is 2,000, about 2,100 per contract. So our results here is 27.9 instead of 32, and our drawdown here is showing 11.6 instead of 7,000 from the 1st of January 2015. And here's our monthly returns from January. The system averages approximately 1 to 2 trades a day. On average, it gives 2 trades a day, but there's some days it doesn't trade. The system is only allowed to trade twice in a day. So here's our equity curve on the default settings. And then here's our equity curve on the optimized settings where I've reduced the amount of the stop loss and I've just slightly changed the profit targets. So once again, we reduced our drawdown almost by half and still have very good profits from the first of the year. Now this is the 2 contract version. So just want to give you an idea of what the system can do just for the small trader. So your drawdown in this would be based on the default version. So no, I'm sorry, this would be the version where I reduced the stop loss, and so your drawdown only would have been $1,000 per contract in the month of May, And these are your profits after commissions and your equity graph on 2 contracts. This is just going back to the 1st of January. Okay, this is the 2 contract version going back 15 years. Here's your strategy performance report going back 15 years trading 2 contracts. And our performance graph. So notice the start date, and each green dot is a new equity high. So the system has made new equity highs through all sorts of markets. So if you want to find out more about the BWT benchmark system, a system that you do not have to know a whole lot about trading or optimization or anything else, you can just simply plot it on the chart and trade it. But do know that a system like this will have winning and losing months, although the win percentage overall, I forgot to point out, is approximately 70%. This is the 2 contract version. Okay, this is the 5 contract version going back to January 1st. And then this is the 2 contract version going back 15 years. And this is the 5 contract version going back 15 years. So over 15 years, it's averaged 76% winning trades on 5 contracts. If you'd like to find out more about the benchmark system, please visit our website. Send us an email to systems@bluewave trading or give us a call at the number listed on our website.